Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining today. This is your host Nino, inviting you to something rather amusing. It seems to be possible, and unfortunately only on iOS devices and not on Android, to send Hellschreiber messages. The Hellschreiber, where you see a picture here from Wikimedia, from some German World War II device, is a Teletype-like device via which you could transmit messages, unsurprisingly, and the name is not because it is so bright like hell in German, nor is it because it's giving you hell, but because it was invented by a gentleman named Rudolf Hell. And the principle of operation of this magnificent gadget is that it is sending pixels in a fax-like fashion, and these could then be typed upon a stripe, and you would thereby receive a message. Allegedly, it had way fewer moving parts than a real teletype and was therefore quite popular. And I have discovered, as you can see here, an app in the Apple App Store that is permitting us to use a Hellschreiber on an iOS device. So it is a product by Black Cat Systems from 8 years ago, and an update would really be nice. I am generally fond of the creations of Black Cat Systems, so I would be certainly happy to see a newer version, but the one that is presently offered seems to work well enough. On Android there's no equivalent, as there seems to have been a very old Hellschreiber application that unfortunately no longer works on more modern versions, but the Hellschreiber does. So up here we're having a permanently moving line, and you can see here already it being disturbed by my voice, that is going to be painting the letters as they arrive. And if I open another Hellschreiber on the other phone, then I should be able to generate chirping sounds that should transmit properly images. As the transmission is fax-like, you do not see here anything like the hammering of letters. It's not deciding which letter to show, but just simply a composition of typing controlled by the sound itself. So let's say I say, "Hey there, my dear viewers," then what would that look like? So you get the idea. In a time in which disappearing messages have become such a topic, I find it actually rather entertaining to use a device like this. Typing errors are possible, in particular if you try to type swiftly. As you can see, whatever you type is transmitted immediately, there is no break. But it is all in all comfortable to use and a fancy little gadget. And of course, I hope to greet you here soon again for further adventures. If not yet a subscriber to our friendly little community, I heartily encourage you to do so. I hope to greet you here soon again for further adventures, and I hope to make my phone less crazy. And other than that, until we meet again, have a wonderful time. Thank you for watching. And from me, goodbye.